Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this small video. As you guys know, I've been streaming on Twitch for a while now, and people seems to like my voice, and lately a lot of people have asked what mic I'm using, if I'm using some additional program, etc. to make my voice sound nicer. So I just wanted to show you my mic settings in this small video. I don't know how long it will be, but we will see. I'm doing this fast just to show you guys. So the first thing I'm using is this program, or it's the only thing I'm using. It's called Adobe Edition. It's used by streamers with a little bit of a lower budget, but still streamers that love good sound from your microphone. This is a program where I use effects to compress my voice, compress the sound, and also take away noises like from my keyboard, etc. And it works really good for me, and it's really good when you don't have the money to buy real equipment, like a real compressor, a real condenser mic. So it works fine for me. I'm using this program combined with my wonderful mic, the Audio Technica TP 2020, which I will put in a link under the stream. It's probably the best mic, the best USB mic that I've had so far, and I've had 3 others. So yeah. So the first thing I will show you, people think that I mix with my sound and make it sound a lot louder, or not lot louder, but a lot darker. Sorry, and think that I use voice changer and stuff like that. So in a short clip here, I will talk without using my compressor program, which is Adobe Edition, and you will hear the difference. And then I will go back to my like normal mic settings with Adobe Edition and go more into detail in what the program actually does. So yeah, I'm back with now I just have my plain microphone connected to my computer. This is how it sounds without Adobe Edition, without anything to the mic but the mic itself. So yeah, this is my normal voice. Hello guys. Yeah, but now I'm gonna go back and show you a little bit more about what the program does, and yeah. So now I'm back again. There you heard my real voice. Wasn't it great, that one too? But as you guys can hear clearly, this sounds a lot better. And we're gonna go into now what I'm using to make it sound a little bit more crisp, a little bit more clearer. So the first thing we can go into is this one, the active noise reduction. These settings I've copied from another YouTuber. He doesn't use YouTube anymore. It's one of my friends, and yeah, I don't actually know that much about these settings. I've never really touched these settings because they work so fine for me, and I don't want to do anything with them that will sabotage, because I don't know that much about it. Reduce noise by 30 dB, so I guess whenever it's lower than this, it reduces the noise, or take away the noise, noisiness, 30%. I don't actually know what this means. I think it's just better that we leave it like that. I will put a template of all my settings in the description, so it's just for you to download as soon as you have Adobe Edition. And Adobe Edition costs money, sadly. So if you want to get that in an illegal way, or in so to say legit way, that's up to you. But Adobe Edition CC 2013 edition is what I'm using, and I will not put a link to this program in the description. You gotta get that by yourself. That's how it is. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one, and that is the Multiband Compressor. And this is the key. This is the key. Here we have it, and I have mixed with these settings, gosh, to make it sound better. Again, I don't know that much about everything as I would like to know. I haven't had the time to put my head into all this. I've just tested over and over again to get a sound that I think is good. So I copied. First of all, I took broadcast. They already have a preset that is called broadcast. So I put that in, and then I mixed a little bit with these back and forth. I don't know how they was in the beginning. I won't really change anything here either, because I don't like to change. I don't like to change these. I don't, because I think I have a pretty good sound now as it is. And if I'm gonna make a template also for you guys, I will make it as good as possible to get the exact same settings as me. And then I put down the gain to minus 39 or 13.9 should be, sorry, to make it a little bit lower, because it's really loud when it is on 0 threshold or gain, I mean. So yeah, that's what I did. So this is the whole thing. This compressed the sound, make it sound more radio-like, so to say, which all compressors does. Just that this is in a digital form, which is really cool. So yeah, that's that. Moving on to these ones I don't use, by the way. I've tested out some other effects also, but I didn't like them, so that's why they're grayed out like this. So I don't use them. We're moving on to the next one. This is the Paramedic Equalizer, and this one you gotta figure out yourself. I have a really high pitch. I have a really dark voice as it is, so I have. This is like a more EQ to your voice, or this program gives more IQ to your voice. So this is more bass and this is more treble. So I have a lot more treble than normal people will have, I think, because my voice is pretty dark as it is already. So you gotta mix with this. If you want, you can put this a little bit higher if you want a little bit darker voice, if your voice is really squeaky, but not too high. I wouldn't recommend that, because the voice gets really blurry whenever this hits like up here. It gets really blurry, so I wouldn't recommend that. But of course you can try it for yourself. But again, I will put my my template under the stream for you to download. So yeah, yeah. I can just say that like try to get the optimal settings for yourself. But don't mix too much with it, because I've done that and then I'm not been satisfied and I don't remember how it was before, and then I've been like, oh shit, and then I need to do everything again, which takes a lot of time. I put a lot of time to try to get good settings in this program, and so yeah, I'm just saying it as a warning, so you don't do the same mistake as me. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the last effect, which is the amplifier, and I use this only to take down the tone a little bit. So whenever I'm talking to the mic, it's getting a little bit lower than it already was coming out from OBS. You don't need this effect. You can gray it out if you want, if your mic is already perfect in volume level. But yeah, I use it anyway. So that was that. That was my settings in Adobe Edition, and this is what I use. And here you can see my microphone. To add a microphone, you just do like I did. did, click on one of these, and then you go to audio and you put in your mic, and you put in the virtual audio cable, which you also need to download. I can put a link under the stream where to download that. You download that, and then it will be like another like recording device. It will come up here as a cable, and this is what you need. You don't need to. The only thing you need to do is download that, and if you're using WinRAR, I think it's just to unzip it into your dashboard, if I'm not wrong, and then it's just to use. It should just come up then in your recording devices. So yeah. Anyway, here is my microphone, and here is that virtual audio cable which you need. I have it on sample rate 28k hertz, and that works fine for me. Latency is 100, works also really fine. Going over to OBS, if you want to look at in my OBS, going over to audio here. I use default as desktop audio, of course, and then I use the virtual audio cable again. You need to put that in if you're using OBS as your live streaming device, or if you use XSplit. I don't know anything about XSplit, so I'm not gonna say anything. I put mic sync offset to minus 750 here. I've also this is also a thing I've tested a lot of different methods, but this works best for me to put minus 750 because it's a little bit of a delay, because it goes through Adobe Edition, the sound that is. So that's why you need to do that. You need to put a mic off sync on here, and also go to advanced and put like 1000 here. It usually, as default, it says 700 here on scene buffering time, but you will put 1000, and then it will be perfect sync to your lips. So yeah, that's it. That's it, boys. I'm recording with OBS now also, that's why you can see the screen 2 times. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'm sorry for making this video a little bit choppy and shit like that, but I'm really tired, and I didn't really plan to make a video. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Again, if you have more questions, leave them in the comment section, and like the video if you think it was helpful in any way. And I will see you on the stream or on YouTube. Have a wonderful day. Peace.